Congressman Mark Green is a Republican from Tennessee, and he joins me now. Have I got that right? There's a hearing tomorrow. The border guy is in front of you, and you're going to try to impeach him. Is that true?
Well, we're not going to do, my committee can't do an impeachment, right. Stuart. So what we're going to do is accountability. We're going to go and find out all the information where Mayorkas has failed at the southern border, and it's an abysmal failure. Every American is at risk. We had a little baby crawling around on the floor in a VRBO in Florida that died because it got in contact with fentanyl. I mean, every single American is at risk with this open border. And what we're going to show is that it's all Mayorkas' fault.
How far can you get with that? Because he's just going to say, no, it's under control, everything's fine, nothing to see here, move along, please. That's what you're going to get.
Well, unfortunately for him, he basically admitted that he didn't have the definition of control when he was in the Senate earlier this year, just a few weeks ago. So after Ortiz, the border chief, said we didn't have control of our southern border when read the definition, Mayorkas had to accept that and admitted it. But interestingly enough, earlier in the year, when he was questioned by Chip Roy, he said we did have operational control, and he was read the definition then. So he actually lied to the United States Congress under oath, and we will make that point very clear tomorrow.
Got it. Next case. The Pentagon warns that Biden's green energy push could pose national security risks. They're saying that offshore wind developments could impede naval operations. What do you think of that, Congressman?
Well, it's consistent, at least. I mean, if you look at their budget for the border, they're spending billions of dollars to their Green New Deal god, but only increasing spending for Border Patrol and border security by about $800 million. So it's pretty clear that they don't care about the national security of the United States. They care about their religion, which is the Green New Deal. And these wind farms will impede the training and the readiness of our United States Navy and the Air Force, who does, bombing runs on ships. So yeah, they have chosen to put everything, the economy, the national security of the country, the southwest border, second to their religion of the Green New Deal.
But can they get away with it? At what point do voters say, wait a minute, I'm paying a lot more for gasoline, home heating oil, you name it, I'm paying through the nose because of your green policies. I don't like it. How long before voters say, hey, wait a minute, you don't get my vote on this?
Well, we can only hope that as we continue to push this in the House of Representatives, and I think the American people, by electing Republicans to lead the House, are making a statement that they're aware of the challenges and the failures of this administration. We hope that happens in 24 as well. But we're gonna pass laws that do everything we can to stop them. Our energy bill, H.R. 1. Getting American energy turned back on is our first and best effort to try to get that to happen, and it will educate the American people in the process.
Has it gone through the Senate, H.R. 1?
H.R. 1 has passed in the House, and it's sitting over there waiting for Mr. Schumer to make a move. It's interesting, though, a lot of the things that they said they wouldn't pass, they wound up passing. For example, the D.C. crime bill. Initially, even Biden said, I can't support this. And then he realized, wait a minute, I'm not going to side with the carjackers. So he actually signed that bill. The Senate passed it bipartisanly. I think with this one, too, we just keep educating the American people, put pressure on the Senate, and we can get it passed.
Wouldn't that be nice? Congressman, thanks for joining us. Mark Green, thanks for joining us this morning.
Stuart.
We'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot, sir.